Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today, we are going to be going over patch 1.21.18. Again, that is patch 1.21.18. Anyways, we have a new patch. This came out a little while ago. It probably came out on Sunday, but I figured I'd walk you guys through it. That way, you guys can see exactly what's on it, what some of these changes might imply, and also give you my honest opinion on everything. So let's jump right in. This will be coming out on Monday, the 26th, or on August 26th. But if you live in the States or America, it will pretty much be Monday night, unless I am doing something way off on my calendar. But anyways, we have shared city locations. So you can select a city on the map and tap the share button in the bottom right hand corner to share the location of that city in chat. I guess this is pretty cool. You could do the tic tac toe or the pound sign. I think most of the kids call it a hashtag nowadays, and you could do that and then type out the name of the city and share that in chat. So why this is going in? Maybe it was a suggestion that somebody asked in the Facebook group and they decided to do that. Whatever, it works. It works. It doesn't really change much for us in the game. Where the bigger changes come in is on the Drake map. So they have more bridges being built between the islands. I don't know what this exactly looks like, but I am thrilled. For anybody that's just starting out in Drake, or if you've been on Drake for a while, it can be hard to navigate through that entire map. That is a very big map, so making things more easily accessible, very good thing. They removed some natural barriers. I remember for a while on in the Yellow Continent or the Yellow Island before their one of their cities opened up, you couldn't walk by it, but so you'd have to run all the way around the map to get to the other side. There's some funny things that was out in it, so I'm glad that they're removing that. Maybe other people won't have to go through that. And they added a halo effect around all elite monsters. So if you're not on Drake yet, or if you're just getting ready to go, there are elite monsters. Pretty much every city has one. And for these elite monsters, there's 4 stars. Always go with the 4th star. Don't do it for anything less, because you only get to attack them once. And the 4-star gives you better rewards. It can be hard to find these monsters sometimes if you just want to run around and collect all of that dragon glass, because each one gives you like 100 dragon glass. It's awesome. So this will make it stand out, but ultimately you should clear out all of the monsters in the map anyways. Next, we have Clash of Fate. Added a leaderboard to Clash of Fate matchup menu, open to view karma rankings. That's cool, so we can get more information, and fix the name display affecting the play of the game. Hopefully this is the host name covering up people's core power. I really hope that they fix that. Don't know if that is that, but we will see. In the black market, now you can exchange badges of bravery for set pieces of the Necromancer equipment set. What the Necromancer equipment set is it summons a Skeleton King to assist in the battle that gains 2% damage for every ally that dies, double for undead. Skeleton King cannot be targeted by enemies, but will disappear if the summoner dies. This is it sounds honestly like a pretty cool equipment set. If you have out, say, 5 packs of skeletons and like 99% of them die, I mean, you're going to gain, geez, like a lot. I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of percent extra damage for that Skeleton King. I don't know what his base damage is. Like, you could add 1,000% to a very small number and it's still going to be very small, but we'll see. Somebody out there will buy it and they will fill us in. For the record, I do like to go on the record for these. For the record, with the black market, I still think that the best thing is to wait until all of the sets come out before buying anything. I think that that's the smartest thing to do right now. But anyways, I digress. Racial balances. So first we have humans. The dire feather shots, their rend armor. Arrows now have a 10% chance to render enemy armor. Nothing changed there. Increasing physical damage by 1% for 8 seconds. Max is 15 stacks. So I believe right now it is a max of 10 stacks. So this will actually make it so that the dire feather shots, they're going to be more broken than they were before, but for other reasons. But this might actually help against trees. Probably not for trees itself, but at least this makes the dire feather shots at least a little bit more on par with the Zen. Dwarf has reduced training time of steam engines by 15%. Nobody cares. I think the steam engines is I think that's their super unit. If it is their super unit, then yeah, nobody cares at all. Rockin, Zen Llamas, Swift Staffed. Gain bonus attack speed and reduce moral decay when attacking large massive units can stack up to 10 times. Jeez, that's a mouthful for me. That's awesome. Hopefully the monks can do more against the large massive units. Specifically when it comes to PvP. So the scorpions and the trees, the Zen monks need all the help that they can get. Lich. Alright, so Lich has a bunch coming up, guys. I'm going to try and cover all of this because I think Lich is going to get a huge buff and possibly become one of the top tier races again, which I'm not looking forward to. The game was so boring when Lich was number 1. But anyways, the Stalker. So Poisoner, weapon is dipped in poison, dealing poison damage, and has a 25% chance to silence the target for 3 seconds, affects only humanoids and magical creatures. So the silence piece is interesting. Maybe, I don't know how it works completely, but maybe it will make it so trees don't heal themselves or cast abilities. I really don't know how that will work, but cool. Looks good for the Stalker. The Diabloist, Vengeful Spirit. So this is the biggest thing. All of the Warlocks for Lich, their attacks deal magic damage equal to 0.4% of the target's max health. I believe right now it's 0.5%, so I think that this is getting lowered a little bit. And I think I know why. I think that they're doing this because with the new, I believe it's the Zen Stalkers, along with the new hero coming out, you're going to be able to reduce the magic resistance of so many humanoids and everything else. So if you reduce all of these enemies' magic resist significantly, or you have stalkers that are increasing the magic damage that they take by a lot. Go back to the video from the other day with the Zen stalkers. Zen stalkers increase magic damage that people receive by quite a bit. So that 0.4% of the target's max health is still a lot, although it's less than what it currently is, because the enemies will have less magic resistance, meaning they're going to take a lot more of that percent damage. So I think that this little nerf is actually going to be more powerful with all of the new stuff coming out for Lich. But anyways, I digress. The Zen Warlocks increase the explosive damage dealt when dealing killing blow. So again, it looked like it was a little nerf to Lich. It's not at all. And the Dire Warlocks, Netherland Grip, now affects massive units, increasing the magic resistance reduction effect applied to targets by 20%. So Dire Warlocks can now affect trees. I think Lich is going to be making a very strong comeback, guys. That's my guess. AHS said it here a couple weeks ago, but now after reading these notes and seeing the awakenings, I think Lich might be making a comeback. Will I go Lich? Probably not. Raid bosses. So bosses with the Overlord traits are now immune to poison damage. Okay, that's cool. Now, the big news, the big ticket stuff is the new Awakenings come out. So if you guys are curious when the new Awakenings are coming out, for the Category 1, the Huntresses, the Blade Masters, the Stalkers, the Engineers, the Spears, it's going to be Monday if you live in America, which is August 26th at 1 a.m. UTC. Core power will now be displayed on the dual screen. This is really nice because people won't be able to hide their power, or when you go into Clash of Fate, it will be nice to see who you're actually fighting. Um, Removal of the screen shaking effect triggered when Balrog releases his shockwaves. Awesome. And Valor Tier 14 now unlocks 6 dragon slots and 15 unlocks 9. That's a lot of dragon slots. I don't know about you guys. I have a few that I use, but to go up to 9, I don't think I'll ever fill that up. And probably the one that I'm most excited about is the battle duration in the Gladiator games has been adjusted to 120 seconds. This is huge because a standard PvP fight goes 120 seconds. In the Coliseum, where nobody has any control over their troops, it was only 90 seconds. So I'm glad that they adjusted it so it mimics a fight, and just stalling out the opponent might not be the way to go. And then they fixed a bug that caused Razul to be treated as a melee troop by some dragon abilities. Awesome. So, long story short, Lich is going to get a decent buff. We have the new Awakenings coming out. Check out the other video if you want more information on the Awakenings themselves. Drake, the actual map, is going to get a little bit of a rework. Lots of stuff going on. Best game ever. Until next time, guys, please smash the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.